Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Lesson 13, Canto 8, Part 1. Welcome to the 8th Canto, which has 24 chapters and 931 verses. I am dividing this canto into Part 1 and Part 2. The opening verse is, King Pariksit said, O my Lord, my spiritual master, now I have fully heard from your grace about the dynasty of Svayambhuva Manu, but there are also other Manus, and I want to hear about their dynasties. Kindly describe them to us. The first chapters in Canto 8 recall the wonderfully curious events of Gajendra, the king of elephants, when he was captured by a crocodile. Faced with death, he helplessly prays to the Lord. Then the remaining chapters of Part 1 delve into the epic events when the demigods and demons form a truce so that they can churn the ocean of milk and obtain the nectar of immortality. When the charming Mohini incarnation of the Lord appears, she cheats the demons of the nectar and delivers it to the demigods. Lord Shiva is also involved in this pastime. Let's begin now with Chapter 1. Sukadeva Goswami describes the dynasties of the 4 Manus, Svayambhuva, Svarakesha, Uttama, and Tamasa. Chapter 2. Gajendra, the chief of the elephants, and his female friends go bathing in a lake near the Trikuta mountain. The powerful chief crocodile attacks the chief elephant, and they fight for 1,000 years. Chapter 3. Faced with death, Gajendra remembers a prayer that he chanted in his previous life. He helplessly prays to be freed from the material conception of life and to be engaged in the Lord's loving service. Chapter 4. After the Lord frees him from danger, Gajendra achieves the liberation of associating with the Lord in Vaikuntha. Chapter 5. Cursed by Durvasa Muni, the demigods are defeated by the demons. Deprived of their heavenly kingdom, the demigods go to the assembly house of Lord Brahma and inform him of the situation. Brahma and the demigods then go to the milk ocean and pray to Kshirodakashayi Vishnu. This chapter also describes the 5th and 6th Manus, Raivata and Kaksusa. Chapter 6. Lord Vishnu advises the demigods to make a truce with the demons. When the demigods and demons make a truce and start for the ocean of milk, carrying Mandara mountain with them, they become fatigued. Vishnu appears on the back of Garuda and with one hand lifts the mountain onto Garuda's back. Chapter 7. While the milk ocean is churned, it produces a dangerous poison. Lord Shiva, who is dedicated to auspicious, benevolent work for humanity, takes the whole quantity of poison in his palm and drinks it. Chapter 8. From the churning of the milk ocean, Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, appears. The demigods, sages, Gandharvas, and others offer her respectful worship. She cannot find anyone to accept as her husband, but at last she selects Lord Vishnu as her master. He gives her an everlasting place to stay at his chest. Because of their combination, everyone is very pleased. Chapter 9. When the churning produces nectar, the demons seize it. Just then, Mohini Murti, an extraordinarily beautiful young lady, appears before them. The demons become captivated by her beauty, and she asks them for the nectar, so they give it to her to distribute. Mohini Murti, who is Vishnu in disguise, then has the demigods and demons sit in different lines before she distributes the nectar. Knowing the demons are unfit to drink it, she cheats them and distributes it to all the demigods. Chapter 10. A fierce battle ensues between the demigods and demons on the beach of the Milk Ocean. If you like to read and hear about amazing battles, then Chapter 10 and Chapter 11 of this canto are indeed recommended. The fight between the demigods and the demons was fabulous. When the demigods could find no way to counteract the activities of the demons, they wholeheartedly meditated upon the Supreme Lord, who immediately appeared. Here is verse 56. O King, when the demon Kalanimi, who was carried by a lion, saw that the Supreme Personality of Godhead, carried by Garuda, was on the battlefield, the demon immediately took his trident, whirled it and discharged it at Garuda's head. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari, the master of the three worlds, immediately caught the trident, and with the very same weapon he killed the enemy Kalanimi, along with his carrier, the lion. Chapter 11. More descriptions are given of the battle. A demon named Namushi attacked Indra and injured him with 15 very powerful golden feathered arrows, which roared like a cloud full of water. Indra throws his thunderbolt at Namuchi, but it fails. At that time, an unseen voice from the sky declares, "A dry or wet weapon cannot kill Namuchi." Indra then kills Namuchi with a foam weapon. All very fascinating. Chapter 12. The Supreme Lord, to fulfill the desire of his devotee Lord Shiva, manifests the form of Mohini Murti, a most beautiful female. Lord Shiva is captivated by her charms. The concluding verse for part 1 at chapter 12. Assuming the form of a young woman and thus bewildering the demons, the Supreme Personality of Godhead distributed to his devotees, the demigods, the nectar produced from the churning of the ocean of milk. Unto that Supreme Personality of Godhead, who always fulfills the desires of his devotees, I offer my respectful obeisances. Next is part 2 of Canto 8. Namaste.